first thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to, yes, put mustard on this cloth, and I'm going to rub it in. Nice and good. And then I'm going to make sure it's all in there. So there we have it, our lovely mustard stain. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to rinse it off. Now, what they don't tell you is that with ketchup, you want to use cold water. With mustard, because it is related to the pepper family, you want to use hot water. So I'm going to rinse it with hot water. Okay, so as you can tell, our stain is still on the rag. And that's usually what ends up happening. And I've looked online at several different types of videos and to find out how to get this stain out of this rag. And everything I tried did not work. So I decided to make my own video to show you how to really get mustard out of your clothes. So what I have made is a paste out of baking soda, vinegar, and a little hydrogen peroxide. Now what you're going to notice is that once you put it onto the rag, so you want to, it's real pasty, you kind of want to make sure that it's kind of thick. Excuse the really gross noise. So what I do is I just put it on there, and I'm going to rub it into my rag. And I'm going to take some paste with my hand, and I'm just going to rub that through. Now again, that is baking soda, peroxide, and vinegar. So now what you're seeing is the rag is turning red. And the first time that happened, I freaked out and thought that I had ruined the rag. But what you're seeing there is the oxidation. That is the chemicals working and working with the stain to take the stain out. So that redness is actually a good thing. That means that it's working. So here we go. Now I'm going to rinse it again in hot water. And excuse my kitchen, I turned it into a science lab for the day. So there we have it. We have our stain, and it looks like it's gotten a lot worse. But just to make sure, I'm going to run it through one more time. And again, it's going to do the oxidation. Now, I haven't tried sticking this in the dryer, but I think that it would probably have the same effect. And so I'll post again if that works as well. But a quick way is you want it to react with the heat. So the fastest way to get this dry, I have found, is to just go ahead and iron it with steam. So I have set aside a rag down here, and what I'm going to do is you want to make sure that you have a cloth underneath it and a cloth on top. That way it transfers on both sides. So just like that, I'm going to do like this, and I've got it all the way on cotton, and my steam is all the way on the highest steam. So hopefully we can get this to work. Let's see here. Make sure my iron hasn't fallen asleep on me. Lights on. So now I'm applying steam. And you want to do this for a couple of minutes. Make sure it gets nice and dry and has the time to transfer. And you'll need to check it a couple of times. And when you pull it up, it's going to be red still, unless it's all been completely dried. So, as you can see, I didn't use like some big, nice, fancy towel. I just used a dish towel. So I'm going to pull it up, and you can see that the stain's still there. Again, that's just oxidation. So you want to just kind of do it again. You want your iron to be pretty hot. If you pull it up too many times like I've been doing, it makes the process go a little bit longer than it should. Okay, so now I'm going to pull it back. So there we are, got this. So now what we're going to do is we're going to wash it one more time with the stuff, with the paste. Now normally you wouldn't treat your clothes this way, but you can use it on cotton, linen, not wool, not silk, not rayon. I don't recommend any of that. It will ruin it. So now we're going to rinse it in hot water. As you can see, we are stain free. Voila, it's fine.